Let's get right to the governor of Texas, Greg Abbott. He's in Austin, Texas. Governor, thanks so much for joining us. Let's begin with the rescue efforts in the Houston area. According to the Harris County Flood Control District, more than 1,000 people were rescued overnight by first responders. What more can you tell us, sir?
Well, obviously, there will be rain that will continue to come down. Those bayous will continue to rise. Those rescue missions will continue. What we strongly urge is for all local residents to listen to all warnings from local officials, to heed those warnings. Do not get out onto the road. Make a plan where you can elevate in your own home or find a place of safety. But also, Jake, is beyond just Houston. As you can see on the weather reports, this is the entirety of East Texas, and we urge people across East Texas to make a plan for potential evacuation if they are ordered to do so, and be able to make sure they are able to execute that plan.
You said yesterday that your primary concerns remains the dramatic flooding. We've seen that that's happened. It is horrible right now. Are you expecting it to get even worse?
The weather predictions are that this rain will continue to come down, which would make this flooding worse than Tropical Storm Allison that we saw back in 2001. But this is not the first flood that officials in Houston have handled. They're professionals. They know how to deal with it. They're executing as best as they can right now. And the state of Texas overnight sent in some high-profile military vehicles to assist them in the rescue process, as well as boats, as well as water rescue teams. And so we're all pitching in to make sure that we take care of the people in Houston and across the state of Texas.
Have you talked with President Trump, and are you getting everything you need from the federal government?
I've talked to President Trump several times, as well as his cabinet members and his officials, and especially the head of FEMA. And we've made multiple requests, and we're getting absolutely everything we need. Before today, I had made a disaster declaration that the president granted, which meant that all the assets from FEMA were triggered. Today, we are adding Harris County to that, and that's where Houston is, to that disaster declaration, and indications are that will be granted. So we're having a White House that is being very responsive, very concerned about the people of Texas, and a tremendous help to us.
You said yesterday, sir, that you have about 1,000 personnel in the state of Texas who are assigned to search and rescue. What can you tell us about their efforts?
Well, we now have more than 1,000 from the state alone involved in search and rescue. And Jake, part of what they're doing, they're focused on where the hurricane originally hit, which is down by Corpus Christi, Rockport, Victoria, that entire region. And we have search and rescue teams in that region today, but now we are adding more search and rescue personnel to the Houston area. So we will have thousands from the state, and that is on top of all the local officials and local search and rescue teams that are available.
Some people in certain areas are being told not to go to their attics, but rather to go to their roofs. Will there be the personnel to rescue them from their roofs?
Yes, I know that in the Houston and Harris County area, they will have helicopters that can make roof rescues. I know that the state is sending helicopters to the region to assist in those. Before today, the state had already made multiple water rescues from helicopters, from drop lines, and we are prepared to continue that process.
People are watching from around the country, indeed around the world. If they want to help the people of Texas, is there a website they can visit, a number they should call?
Well, one of the best things they can do, because no one knows exactly what type of resource different people need, and hence the Red Cross is a tremendous asset, and it can be funneled through 1-800-RED-CROSS. And Red Cross will provide the resources to the people who need it. And I got to tell you, people will need it. I do want to applaud HEB here in the state of Texas for providing food and water, as well as Walmart. And I got to tell you, Jake, all of our surrounding states from Texas, New Mexico, Oklahoma, Louisiana have been very helpful. We've even received assistance from Governor Cuomo in New York, as well as offers of help from Florida, Arizona. This is something where everybody from the United States is pitching in to help out.
Governor, our thoughts and prayers are with you and the people of Texas. Please stay in touch and tell us how we can help. Thank you so much.
Thank you.